Okay, so we're over on the mill, and we have our disc plate here that we're going to drill a rectangular coordinates in, and so we're going to indicate this thing in, and then we're going to drill some holes on a 2.5 inch bolt circle. So let's just get this thing dialed in first. Good. Nice one, nice one. Oop. All right, that's pretty good. I'm zeroing the DRO right now. All right, let's get this out of the way. So this is going to be our pin that we're going to put in there, and I'm going to grab a drill bit here, and we'll go ahead. Alright, so we got our coordinates here. And this is, how thick is that? It's about 1/4 inch, so I think I'm just going to touch off and drill that down to about 1/4 inch. Okay? Okay. Alright, so there's 20 holes in a pattern around there. Okay, so let's clear this out of here. Double check. Where's my pin? Where did my pin go? Where's my pin? Okay, well, I gotta get me another pin. Alright, it pops through in a couple places. Okay, so there's our index pins. So now we can drop a pin in each one of those. Okay, and we can use the top of the vise as an index with a stop here, and now we can rotate that around and get 20 indexes. So I'll set that up and we'll drill some holes. Okay, so we picked up this edge and we're butted against the stop. We're centered up, we're edge found, and we're in the center, and we're on our index pin. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drill some holes and index the thing a few times. Okay. There's 20 holes spaced around the disc. Okay, so that's about it. So I showed a couple ways of indexing holes around the periphery of something. If you don't have a rotary table or a dividing head, you can still do the job, and you can still do a good job. This particular method here with the disc and registering it is very accurate. And it's simple. It's simple tooling, a simple setup, and you can get this job done. So anyway, that was what I wanted to demonstrate for Brad at the Bay School. And thanks, Brad, for an excellent problem that illustrates kind of a couple of interesting techniques. We saw the tape method and marking off the tape on the periphery. Actually, a good idea. Maybe what we can do is to see how good our tape is here. I'll go ahead and line that up. Well, it doesn't want to stick very well. Alright, I'm not going to mess around with it. Anyway, there's 20 holes. Also, folks on YouTube watching this, I'm open to suggestions for this kind of stuff. So if you have a machining or metalworking problem, it doesn't have to be machining, sheet metal welding, machine work, tool making, whatever, put a comment up on YouTube or shoot me a little note through the blog site, oxtool@blogspot.com, and we can talk about your problem and whether it's practical to do a short video series on it. If it's helpful to the metalworking community, I'm all for it. I freely give this knowledge away to folks, and it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to the trade. So if you're interested in the trade, this is part of what you do, is you give back, and we share our knowledge. And so this is one way I can share the knowledge. So if you got a good problem, drop me a note and maybe we'll shoot some video on it and have some fun. And once again, thanks, Brad and the Bay School, for a cool little problem. And no, Brad, you don't get this. I'm throwing it away. You got to make your own, and I want to see it. Okay? Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.